absolutely do. Okay, Twitter is out.
Jesus.
What?
Nothing. I'm...
Okay, and the Discord alert is out.
The Funyarinpa.
I wanted to do it
That
last...
is the best beloved gif. Oh my gosh.
I love that one so much. I really wanted to use it last time, but then I was like, people are gonna see that, like you're gonna see that, you're gonna be like, what the heck, and it's not gonna make any sense, and it would spoil something sort of, even if you wouldn't understand it. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait. No,
Well, I still love it.
it's good. I'm glad. I need more coasters, so I'd have more than just 2 Funyurimpa coasters. Hi, Floor. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back to the chaos.
Oh, I gotta pull the stream up.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Kiki, making tie blankets on the floor is like the most painful thing in the world.
It's the worst. I'm so used to my parents' house where I had a big ass dining table, and I could like sit and stand like regularly. But God, on the floor, like my back is too fucked up for this.
Every time I think like, oh, this would be a really great time to make a tie blanket, I'm always like, okay, do we have like a full week to recover?
Yeah, God. I usually make them for like people's birthdays at work. I didn't make any last year because of the pandemic. Like I just didn't, like I couldn't get to the fabric store, and so I'm trying to get back into them and like miss some of the ones. And then so we had a girl whose birthday was like July 3rd, and I'm just now almost getting finished with the blanket. I feel really bad. But I just have not had time or the energy to work on it. And then I have like 3 in August that I have to do, and my mom was like, if you want to, you can come back over and use the table. And I'm like, please.
Aww. Like, come on, please, I swear I need that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot. I'm actually gonna plug my mouse in for this, if I can find my... Oh, I put it back in the mouse this way. Point and click games are easier when you're not using the trackpad on your...
Wait, what?
Point and click games are a lot easier when you're not using the trackpad on your laptop. If you have like an actual mouse.
That sounds fake. That doesn't sound real. I think you're lying.
Of course, I'm always lying. You can never know what I'm really trying to say. Okay. There we go. What do you mean you're setting up the device? I use this mouse all the time. Whatever. Alright.
They need time to reacquaint themselves.
I guess. Long lost lovers. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, we've been live for about 3.5 minutes now, so I feel like that's a good happy medium if you guys want to go ahead and hop back into it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hell yeah. Flora, let me know if like anything's too loud. I don't think I've adjusted any of the settings, but let me know.
Hello, it's me talking. Am I too loud?
Are you too loud?
I don't know. I'm asking our viewers.
Oh. Well, Flora said that, of course, she would tell us if it was too loud. So I'm guessing that nothing's loud so far, so... But she will let us know. Thank you for having our back, Floor.
I'm scared. I'm just scared every time. Now that I know that killing Junpei is an option, I'm like, oh gosh.
Yep, there's a lot on the table, man. Floor
I should have
says,
known better, right? But...
I mean, you know, you didn't really know what to expect with this game. Now you kind of have a better idea of things that might happen, and so you will still never be prepared for everything that Zero Escape will throw at you, but you're at least a step up on the staircase, so... Floor
So
said...
it's a step in the right direction.
Exactly, exactly. Floor said slightly louder than the rest, but you're fine, Yosh, so...
Okay.
They stepped through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Junpei, June, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked at their surroundings. A short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
They took hold and shook, but it refused to move.
Look over here!
Nearby was a pair of elevators.
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
Alright, here I go.
Junpei grabbed a hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. He entered slowly, trying to take in as much of his surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Santa did not look pleased.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Oh, he's just not gonna say the line, okay.
Hmm.
Just, Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive. Neither Junpei nor Lotus looked terribly happy.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Junpei dug the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did,
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
before Junpei could finish, Lotus snatched the map away from him.
Let me see that.
She ran her fingers across it, muttering to herself.
I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
Junpei did as he was told.
What did you figure out?
Santa and June moved over to look at the map as well.
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
With her finger, Lotus traced a path on the map.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Satisfied that she had been correct, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to Junpei.
Thanks.
He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
Alright, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Woo!
It's escape time.
Yeah. Oh, and so are we good with keeping the voice assignments that we did last time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hello, I exist.
Did you not exist for a second?
No.
Wow, thanks for coming back. I'm glad you got unthanos snapped.
Anytime. Glad to help.
Okay.
Okay, Bea, what we investigating today?
Let's look at the plates.
Okay.
We can.
Those 9 plates look pretty expensive.
Of course, there's 9.
The plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates.
Okay, well excuse me, princess. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate.
They're super plates. They're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out.
What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that?
I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood.
How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store.
If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June.
Why the hell are you bringing up June?
The lady does protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle.
There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate.
Those plates are what we need.
Oh, hey, Fatal. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Yeah, I don't want you to get spoiled, so no worries. Just, yeah. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping by.
You really are ignorant, aren't you?
Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Okay.
Can we click on that
swine.
little piece of paper to the left of the plates?
There's a voucher at the end of the counter.
Yeah.
This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table.
It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizer, 60 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here.
And hexadecimal is...
It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B is 11, C 12, D 13, E 14, F 15, and so on. And 10 is 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto a normal number system after 9.
A10, B11, C12, D13, E14, F15, 10 equals 16, and so on. I think I get it.
Do you know what I
Man,
think of?
I
Every
wish
time I
we
see
knew
this
this. I wish we knew this last time when we had to do hexadecimal.
Oh, true. What were you saying, Kay?
You know what I think of every time I see this puzzle?
What?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh,
Multiplication Rock for 12s.
I could see that, yeah. God, I hadn't thought about
That's like,
Schoolhouse Rock in a minute.
I grew up on Schoolhouse Rock, so that the 12 times tables multiplication rock.
Yeah, I can see
Let's
that.
talk
for
about
sure.
base 12. Yeah. I just think about aliens.
Okay.
Aliens with 6 fingers on each hand.
There you go. What next, Baya?
Why don't we go to the left? Because I'm assuming we can't click that stuff that's in the background, right?
A countertop. We got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words.
Is there anything else we can click on in the background, or just that counter? Oh, okay.
It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. Hey,
Yeah.
is that a boiler over there?
Who knows?
The pipe goes up into the ceiling. Maybe, just maybe, we could climb into that pipe and get out of there.
Idiot. How the hell are you supposed to get into a pipe that size?
Well, at least he kind of got my joke. That makes me kind of happy.
Junpei is a simple boy with simple needs.
Yep. There's a light hanging from the ceiling.
That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over the door.
I don't think we can open it.
Hey, Santa. Could you open that door, please?
What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age where your eyes start to go, huh?
You'd better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door opened.
This has got the two of them on edge. We gotta get out of here and fast. Okay, I think that's the limit of what we can click.
Okay.
Can we examine the tools hanging from that pipe?
Okay, I hit the far left. I hit the far left one, and it didn't do that. It did the whole thing. So it had to be the middle one, I guess. Because I swear to God, I hit the left one. Anyways, it's kind of far away. I can't really tell, but is that a ladle?
I don't really think a ladle's gonna be very useful.
Sorry, ladle, no reason
Well,
to
Santa, at least some of us are trying to figure a way out.
Ladle.
Listen, I got
play.
I got
Oh wait,
presents.
this is sad. I can't even remember a simple children's song. Is that ladle, not dreidel? That's pretty good. Okay.
Yodel ladle, yodel ladle, yodel ladle.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess then let's go to the left.
Okay.
And can we look at that little keycard box nearest to Junpei, I guess?
Nearest to Junpei?
Not
This
the one at the door, but yeah, that one.
This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the oven door.
And this is where
So we
Snarky
probably
remarked
have to
about-
use the hexadecimal code for that.
Maybe. Seems pretty
But
likely.
I don't remember what it was, and I didn't write it down because I'm dumb.
I can go back and look at it if you want.
I can also just explain it if you want me to.
Oh, there's more,
Hexadecimal.
there's more dialogue.
Well, I can explain it. I wonder if it's some kind of hint.
Yeah, maybe.
Junpei, do you remember what I
I'll
told you
just
about
write it
the
down.
code earlier? Junpei?
Yeah.
Maybe write it down this time?
I like to think that like
There it is.
everybody playing this was like, oh, I'll never need this, and then they were like, God, I'm stuck. So they were like on the playtesting, like beta stuff, they were like, oh, okay, fine, we'll put in a second explanation if you didn't fucking write it down. Yeah, of course I do.
Alright then, here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be in base 10?
Well, F equals 15, so it'd be 9 plus 15, which would be 24, right?
That's right. Good job, you're a fast learner.
Okay, well. Oh yeah, there's...
Okay, but I still don't remember. Oh, wait.
This is for base 10. The hexadecimal's different. But I think the base 10 is what they want us to focus on in this room. You know, for somebody who's played this game multiple times and really loves, like, everything about it, I sure as fuck do struggle with hexadecimal and base 10. Hi, Mike. Hello.
Well, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Yeah. I usually by the
Okay.
time I'm done playing this game, it makes enough sense for me to like grasp it for a second, and like I can get through the rest of the game like with that knowledge in my head. And then like the moment I stop playing, I'm like, bleh. Floor said she never figured it out during her playthrough, so at least we're not alone.
I have a math brain. I've never had this problem.
Oh, wow. Way to flex on us, Kay.
Mm-hmm.
So how many
Hi, Mike.
plates are there of everything? I forgot.
So there's 9 plates for appetizers,
9.
10 soup plates, 15 seafood plates, and 16 meat plates.
Okay.
16
is nuts.
Yeah, 16 is that is nuts. I just imagine him like saying that out loud and everybody being like, "Are you fucking okay, Junpei?"
Okay, I think we can go back to that key card thing now. I'm sure it's not going to be that easy. I'm sure it's going to be like, oh, it's not in that order.
Why did you try entering the numbers we found on the voucher earlier?
The one that said appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F.
I bet Junpei's going to be like,
Yes.
there's not an A and an F on here.
Convert the 10 A and F
Oh,
to base
okay.
10.
Well, it's worth
10
a
as fuck?
shot. No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers. Oh. To be fair to me, I also can't do math and English, which sounds strange, but yeah. I know that's fair, Floor. It's, yeah. I can see that.
Okay, well, we need more information, so let's go somewhere else and look at some other stuff. Can we look at the pots and pans?
All we've got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons.
What kind of an idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead?
Hey, man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? I was a CS major, so I knew how binary worked. That's true, Mike. You had like a big brain advantage for sure. You're like, ah, shit, this is fine.
Can we check it again?
A frying pan and 2 kinds of pots. Did you see the action movie that came out last week?
Nah, I heard it was critically panned.
But I don't know. It's pretty enjoyable with the little pot. Oh my god, Junpei.
I don't remember that line.
Jesus.
Okay, can we click on the lights? One of these days I'm gonna find something in the lights.
Yeah.
It's nice to have something finally go away.
There are a bunch of lights lighting up the room.
Can we click on the little condiment things on the table?
There's some bottles of seasoning in here.
Oh, okay. Can we click on the cabinet thing?
Like this thing?
On the right? Oh,
this thing?
No, on the... Can we... Yeah.
Alright, it's going.
On the drawer?
Do you think this is all part of Zero's plan?
Probably. Kind of hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere.
You said the drawer?
Yeah, can we open that?
I wonder what this drawer is.
You see the metal crate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off of meat as it cooks.
The drawer seems to be stuck. It won't open.
Well, then why is it there? Okay, and can we click on the grate at all, or probably not? Oh.
It's a grill. There's some coals down there. They're bright red. A grill ready to grill.
Okay.
A chef who only used base 10 in his daily life. Yep, Flora, you're right.
I love using base 10 for ingredient measurements.
16.
As if I can't already. As if I already don't have enough problems remembering the difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon in real life.
Oh, Jesus, where are my other headphones? My headphones are about to die.
Can we...
Oh, boy.
I guess let's go back. Can we go to the left again?
I mean, base 10 is the normal numbering system we use, just 1 to 10. And...
Well, but then once you get to 10, isn't it like A or whatever?
16.
16. Oh, so you probably wouldn't need enough of that to... Yeah, never mind.
Base 10 is just our normal numbering system.
I just
And A to F, and then 16 is hexadecimal.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yosh,
It's
I don't
Flora that
want
messed
to
up the
open
joke.
anything. I don't want to know anything.
Yeah. It's a mood.
I want to be dumb. I want to be Zero Escape with 0 brain cells.
That's the new name for this series.
Zero Escape 9990.
Mike says that base 10
okay.
means each digit represents 0 through 9. That's a better explanation.
Oh.
Base 16 means each digit represents 0 through 15. Fun times.
Thank you, Mike. These headphones simply don't exist.
Oh, I see. It's like that. She said, having no idea what that meant.
Fair.
But Mike, I appreciate you trying to teach us. I see what you're saying, and I'm like, yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Like,
It can be hard to wrap your brain around. Like I said, I usually get it about like 8 hours into this game, and then but it takes that long to get to where I understand it enough. I wish I could say why, or fix it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to
On that
rest it
note,
for 20 minutes.
can we click on the sink basin thing that's right in front? Oh. Can I click on those?
Did Kay say they were having to leave for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can read Santa's part too,
Okay.
since June's not really looking.
The sink.
A sink.
Oh,
Oh.
are they back?
I have to do voice stuff for my iPad because my headphones died and I can't hear anything on my PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Are you good to go, or do you need a minute?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help as much.
Okay. Let's click on. Can you click on that box thing?
A whetstone.
Oh. You can sharpen a knife with this.
Okay.
A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Ah, shit. Don't tell me you're gonna try to smash over the card reader.
Are you an? Oh, that's Lotus. Sorry.
Are you an idiot? If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Panda.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh?
That whetstone's only gonna be useful if we need to sharpen something.
No.
Okay, I should be good now. Alright.
Okay. No worries.
Can you click on that plate that's on the counter in this view or no?
Does not look like it will let us. No.
Okay, then let's go back out. Can we click on the plates now?
Maybe this table is preparing food. There are plates everywhere. It won't let me click on the plates individually.
Oh,
It
okay.
just let me click on the counter.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just didn't know what it would let
No,
us do.
that's
Can we
fair.
click on the trash can?
A trash can. There's nothing inside of it.
Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose.
A big bucket made of tin. There's nothing inside.
Can we click on the other garbage can? Oh, there we go.
Damn it, there's nothing in here.
Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you.
What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I know you just piss and moan, so I did it for you.
Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything.
Ugh. I had to throttle you.
Excuse me.
Does it feel colder in here? I love them so much. Won't let me click
Can
on
we
the...
click on the rolling pin?
Yeah. No. Apparently.
Oh, okay. I guess let's go to the left again. I think that brings us... Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Let's click on the tea kettle.
Wow. This pot looks like it's made out of silver.
I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy.
I forgot June was here for a moment.
Oh. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me?
Jumpy?
Oh, nothing? We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on.
Okay. Can we click on the bulletin board?
It's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that.
Well, thank you for nothing, you useless reptile. Can we click on the door? Oh. Let's click on one of the sheets. I don't know if we can click on either of them, but...
There's milk in here.
Well, milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old.
Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Okay, so that was the
Yeah.
right sheet.
Okay. About the left sheet. Can we click the tins in there? Oh, just that whole thing.
Oh,
Okay. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans.
This is probably a pantry. I don't know if it'll... Oh, there's...
Can I... Oh! Hey, hey.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
The knife seemed important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
What have you got? A knife!
Oh.
No!
No!
Yes, Flora. Perfect.
Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
I was just thinking about futility. I love that line.
Huh?
She wasn't making much sense.
Classic thought.
I love that line so much. Like, whenever I think about June, I usually think of, oh, I was just thinking about futility. Junpei tried rephrasing his question.
Why were you thinking about futility?
At last, she answered.
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever
Oh.
heard the story that the sinking of
Wait,
the
Kay, did you not
Titanic
remember
was
this part?
predicted?
No.
Classic Zero Escape moment. Yes, Mike. It's, yeah. When you think of Zero Escape, this is absolutely one of the things that a lot of people think of. I mean, not everybody, but like it's up there for sure.
Clearly not everybody.
Is it clearly not Kay? But that's okay. I really love this scene, but also I'm a big Titanic fan, so like this really scratches into my brain right there.
I've never seen the Titanic.
You've never seen like the movie?
Yeah.
I used to be obsessed with it when I was little, and I don't know why, because like it's really dumb, but
I've never watched the movie.
any movie ever?
I think I watched like Star Wars, like I think the 6 original films, but that was like 10 or 15 years ago.
Interesting.
But other than that, not really any movies, no.
I guess that's fair. Everything okay?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just making sure.
I was just looking for my, headphone charger.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, as soon as Kay was like, oh, my headphones died, I was like, ooh, I wonder what my batteries are on my headphones.
Imagine having troubles with your headphone today. It couldn't be me.
Couldn't be Yosh. Okay. I am ready to go again. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
It was predicted. No, I haven't heard that.
Okay.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but could you mute yourself if you're moving around? Because it's hard to hear the dialogue over it. I'm sorry.
The other, a ship
Thank you.
collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Yosh.
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh, What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. If he tried to take what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad.
Well,
Junpei smiled uncomfortably.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Her voice trailed off, and she glanced at the floor, troubled.
Come on, let's get back to it.
Junpei tapped June gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. Yay! We got a rusty knife with the side of Titanic.
After all of that. Oh, we're really in trouble. I know I'm just repeating myself, but this is really a futility moment. That blade is so rusty.
Yeah, I know. We can't cut a damn thing with a knife like this.
If we're gonna cut anything, we probably have to sharpen the knife.
Floor said, this might be the longest time it ever took to pick up a knife. You're not wrong, Floor. Okay, what we doing now?
I guess, can we combine that knife with the whetstone yet, or probably not?
Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Ta-da! I'm gonna switch.
Sick. It magically rubbed all the rust off. Wow, it's so shiny. Did you sharpen it, Junpei?
Yup.
Now we can use it to cut something soft. That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
No, like,
Can we look at the cheeses?
Cheese. There are a number of cheeses lined up on this shelf.
This is Gouda cheese. Of course she knows that. The most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad.
Something soft, yeah, Floor.
So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while.
So we can eat this?
Most likely.
I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this.
I like to think that
Can
the
we
cheese is
click on-
exactly as it looks. Like right here. Completely unlabeled.
Probably.
And June just looked at it and is like, yep, that's Gouda.
Probably. What were you saying there?
Can we click on the one that has the bottle behind it?
Hey, there's something behind the cheese.
You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese?
Alright, guys, time to move.
I like how many conversations they have
Yes.
about, like, oh, here's a piece of cheese. Let's have a chat about it instead of just touching it.
We have to verbalize everything. Jude and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. A bottle of oil.
Ooh. Oh, look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Like the drawer in the oven.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm assuming there's nothing else we can click on because it's all just cheese.
There's cheese on the shelf. Sweet. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And we can't click on any of the other tins, right? It was just that one. It looks like some kind of large tin container.
Well, it's empty. One box in the second round.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay, then let's get the heck out of here.
I can't believe it. We made it through one room without Bear wanting to click on the light.
Wait, was there a light in there?
Light for the
a
pantry.
light.
That's okay, you didn't miss anything.
I saw the cheeses and I was immediately like, ooh. Well, on that note, I don't think we clicked the lights in this area either, so...
Just to compensate.
Kiki, if you would. Wow, Jumpy, you can really high.
Yeah, I can jump pretty high. Here we go! I like to think that he just like smacked it. Just like, BAM!
So to examine the lights, he's just jumping and
Touching
brushing
it.
with the two of his fingers.
He's just
guess.
jumping and looking
Yep.
really intently at them.
That's light.
It's like,
That's
Kevin,
why they
what's
call
the
him
light?
Jumpy.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, true. He used to do that all the time as a
I
kid.
hate that. Can we go to the left? Okay, so we're back here. I don't think we need anything else here, so can we go to the left again? Let's click on the oven thingy. Or the grill. Can we put the olive oil on the drawer to magically make it open? Okay.
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay. Can we use the knife on the drawer? I'm gonna again guess probably not. Okay.
Doesn't look like it now.
Okay, let's go back out then. Can we examine that door on the far wall?
This is the door we came in through. It's not locked, so we can go back out, but...
What's the point, right? All that's out there is an iron gate and a dead-end hallway.
Yup. Might as well be locked for all the good going back out there to do.
Thank you for that, Santa.
Can we click on the door closest to us?
Damn it, didn't work.
Admit how many times you try it. The door isn't going to open until we solved all the puzzles in this room. I'm sure this is all just part of Zero's plan. Just can't imagine what his motives could be. I'm sure they're very complex though.
Yosh!
I feel like we learned something there. Okay. Let's back. Can we click on the pots again? Oh, okay. Can I click on the seasonings?
Yeah, nope, same stuff.
I know I'm missing something. I just don't know what. Okay, can we go to the left? Can we go in the sink? Click on the plates. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Okay, never mind. don't know what to do.
Hey, what's that brown
Can
thing
we-
there?
The rolling pin?
On the left side, the brown thing.
Oh, the cabinet? Or the wall?
Behind the pillar.
Yeah, that cabinet. Can we click on
Yeah.
that? Ah.
Oh, what a nice dish rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen.
Why don't you take it back with you?
Are you offering to carry it for me?
Why don't you ask Seven?
You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that into my home, do you?
Damn.
Tell me how you really feel. Okay, can you go to the left one more time, Kiki? I'm sorry, one more time. Can we click on the... Can you click on that thing in the left that has those doors on it?
Not
Or is that
from,
not something we
from
can
this
look
angle
at?
at least.
Okay, can we try it from the other angle where we're like... There, can you click on it there or no?
No, it doesn't won't let me.
Oh, okay, okay. I really don't know what to do.
You're missing something pretty
Um,
obvious.
No.
Would you like to give it? Would you like
I
to
know
tell
there's-
her at least which page we need to be on?
If she wants me to tell her, yeah?
Maybe if you want a hint.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get there on my own.
Go on to the left. There. I think. Unless I'm horribly wrong and I also don't know where to go.
It's been a hot minute.
Can you
since I've
click
been
on the teapot again? Okay. Can we click on the bulletin board again?
Looks like a bunch of instructions for using the cooking intentions. Utensils, God. Nothing really suspicious about that.
Can we click on it again?
There's notes here, but they don't look very important.
Okay. Can we click on the desk that the kettle is on? This table looks really old-fashioned.
Probably means this is an old boat.
Okay. Can we click on the pipe?
This one? Oh, no. The
Yeah.
one in the center with the
Okay.
in front of the board.
Yeah.
Can you see my mouse? You guys can't see my mouse, can you?
No.
Okay.
I
don't-
can see it on... Can we see it on stream? Oh, no, we
Oh.
can't.
No?
Oh, yeah, we can.
Okay, yeah, so
I
I
can
was...
see your mouse on Twitch, but I can't see it on Discord.
Okay, I don't know how to... if there's a way to fix that.
That's a... Can you click on that far door? Oh. I didn't know that was an op. Okay, can we click on the thingy?
The door, there's a bolt keeping us from opening it.
It's a bolt. And it's really rusty. Will it even open?
We won't know till we try.
Let's try the...
Give it a shot. Alright, let's see if you're gonna come out. Damn, no dice.
olive oil.
This bolt is rested in place, it won't budge. Of course! Maybe if I put some oil on it. Okay.
Hey,
Just a little bit of oil and... Come on, you little son of a bitch! Whoa! Ha! Yes, got you, you little bastard.
Jeez, tell me how you really feel. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart.
Ta-da!
Let's go in.
As Junpei walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over
Okay.
him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body
Oh,
heat.
it's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Hardly surprising.
I like that was the route that he chose to take, was, are you blind? Not like
Can you
you
feel
not
it?
feel, or like what, like you can't see the coldness in here, idiot.
The freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he was. Lotus, however, was in an even worse situation.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
And with that, she ran out of the room. As Lotus left, June came in.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. June had already started to shiver.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth
Huh?
when the thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang out from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find out that the door that they had only recently come through was closed. Junpei rushed to the door.
no! Why did it suddenly close?
Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob.
Ah!
Ow. It was cold beyond
The
cold.
knob's
Really-
frozen.
But why?
They quickly deduced that the pipe next to the door had ruptured.
Looks like the pipe next to it broke, and
Water released by the rupture had hit the door and frozen instantly. Santa shoved Junpei aside and pounded against the door.
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
She wasted no time in responding.
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so.
Soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. Then the grunting ceased and they could hear light panting as if from exertion.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
She's being so helpful.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. June was hugging herself and was shivering violently. Even Junpei, with the heaviest clothes of any of them, was clearly feeling the cold. With every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies.
anyway,
Back
let's
to
find a way out.
Junpei's fabulous
If we don't get
outfit.
moving, we're
See,
gonna be
he made
permanent
the right
residents.
decision, clearly.
Two hands are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room.
Right.
They pushed in close to one another and began to search.
But why did the door close?
I don't know. It was really heavy. It may have just...
We know why it froze. We know why it froze shut, but I'm looking at Lotus. Okay, can we look in the freezer thingy?
Can we check the knife in here?
Oh, okay, yeah. Wrong one. Hey guys, take a look. Take a look this.
Oh.
Hey, Junpei, what's that you got there?
Oops. Ta-da! The knife!
Well, I guess the cold finally got him.
Jumpy, you're scaring me.
What the fuck, Junpei?
Scare me too.
Oh my god! Something about that.
A little goblin laugh.
Yes! Oh god, I'm crying. That's amazing. Whew.
That wasn't nearly as funny as I...
Okay, can we click on the various meats in the freezer?
that dry ice? Oh, that's a dry ice, sorry.
Can't you make that soot cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight?
In the pressure cooker.
Explode?
Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas.
Oh. Okay, well. Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeve so as to avoid burning himself.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
They were about to move on when June spoke up.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Junpei looked at her dumbfounded.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I am the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Here's another Zero Escape TM moment. You're not wrong, Floor. What were you saying, sorry?
Well, I was just gonna say I have never been related to June more than in this moment.
She's so relatable.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
June giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was still feeling good enough to joke around, Junpei told himself.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Is now the time?
That's Zero Escape in a nutshell. Is now the time. Excuse me. Santa was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. Junpei, I'm gonna tell you right now, one of these will affect how many times we have to come back to this room in a later playthrough, so I'm gonna choose this one for you.
Okay.
It is kind of weird.
June
Well, that's
answered.
the one I was gonna pick.
Okay, good, that works.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Like, it's really not that big of a deal, but, like, it'll just make it faster in the long run. It'll basically, like, there will be a lock down the line that we'd have to come back and do this entire escape room again if we didn't, so...
Really, the thing you
I
should have
really
done
think
is
this has nothing to do with
If you
anything.
put it under high
Oh.
enough pressure.
What, Yosh?
No, was about to say, clearly the thing you should have done is ask Bea what she would choose, and if it's the thing we choose anyway, fine. And if it's not, then you'll be like, hey, maybe let's not do that. So she still has the illusion of choice.
Well, I did that with the Funyarimpa one. So, you know. It comes and goes. But since it was just a 50-50 shot, I figured.
That's
That's
okay.
1 atmosphere.
Um,
Normal air pressure.
What is wrong with June's sleeves? Her arms must be like toothpicked
Yeah, she's a very tiny.
under those sleeves.
It's very tiny.
Anyway.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
Oh, that's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
June replied with an answer that stunned both of them.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Water that freezes at 96 degrees? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. Junpei was cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore. He did his best to warm up by rubbing his arms and stamping his feet, then put the question to June.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
I just want to say, when you hear this song kicking in the background, you know this shit is lit.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup.
She wasn't
Have
finished.
you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Didn't we have a conversation like this with
sense.
7?
I do believe they touched on something like this. I don't remember the specifics, but there was
It wasn't, yeah, I don't think it was glycerin, but it was something.
something to that, like talking about like crystallization and other things, learning how to crystallize.
Yeah.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Junpei.
I feel like impressed,
Okay.
despite the fact that it's not the time.
Was honestly impressed. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world.
Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with the proper concern.
At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
He was right. Junpei shivered.
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish, isn't he?
Still, Santa was right, and it was high time they got back to their search.
Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. So we didn't...
Okie dokie.
There are more meats to if you want to look
Yeah,
at.
can we finish looking through there?
There we go.
Delicious. Oh, it's really hard. It's freaking stiff.
Hey, June. Oh, God. I'm not reading that.
No, I'm not gonna say that again. You're a weird pervert, Junpei.
God.
Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red.
Nothing, I'm fine. Oh, God.
See, that just reminds me of Dr. Horrible. The hammer is
Can we
like...
check it again?
Oh, again? Okay.
I am easily amused.
Oh, I'm not reading.
I'm not saying it again. It is like a hammer, though.
Maybe we could use this to
If
crush
you bring up something perverted again, I'm gonna use it like one.
Okay, that was the only thing it would let me click on in there, so...
Okay. Can we look at that thing on top of the freezer?
No, apparently
No?
not.
Okay. Well, let's look at the shelves then.
I think there's like one or two more things that they say when you examine it.
The chicken?
Yes.
No! God, okay, I'll go back to it in just a second.
Kiki, when you said no just then, you sounded like Alphonse Elric.
I will take that, I like that. Fuck yeah!
Grandma's making stew for dinner!
Fuck yeah! Love that so much. I love Alphonse. He's such a precious baby.
I love him. There's some frozen meat up there.
Oh, hi there, Dark Lion. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one.
Looks like pork. Of course it does.
Huh? What's this? It looks like a tag or something. Got a chunk of pork. I'm good, just woke up. Oh, yeah. No, I feel you there. Hope it was a restful sleep.
Are those supposed to be bones sticking out of them, or are they pieces of paper? Oh. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat?
I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If you try and pull it out, it'll probably rip.
You need to defrost that. Don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room.
Alphonse is great, Mike. Also, Floor, immaculate choice. It is never a bad time to rewatch the FMAB bloopers. Alright, I'm doing this again, but we don't have to read this. Oh, God! It keeps getting worse! God! Ah! How? How? Ugh! I went through, like, most of my life thinking that the elevator scene was the worst thing in 999, and then it turns out that there's more. Sorry, go ahead, Bea.
Jumpy, if you say anything weird about this, I will use this frozen meat to crush something.
Please do, God. Ah, okay, well, let's back to normal-ish. Nom nom. Don't eat it. I just love the idea of her just like chewing on frozen meat. Oh my God.
And threatening Junpei around it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we click on that shelf anymore or no?
Everything's frozen in here.
Doesn't look like there's anything else interesting.
Apparently, that's it.
Stop looking at the Jeez.
They say as if they didn't just spend
okay.
30 minutes wasted talking about Ice 9.
Yeah.
And
Good
then another
lord.
10 talking about
Alright,
hard
can
meat.
True.
Can we go to the right? Can we look at the pipe? There's water dripping from this pipe.
It looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. This water actually seems almost warm.
Can we look at our inventory again?
So we have frozen chicken,
So
frozen
the
pork,
dry
ice.
yeah. We are gonna need the knife to cut the meat later after we grill it so we can get the paper out. But how are we gonna get out? If we put a lot of pressure on the dry ice, it'll make an explosion. But there's nothing that we can use to pressurize it in here. I guess can we just put the dry ice in Junpei's hand and look at the door again? I don't know what else to do.
Hey, Junpei. Did you find some dry ice earlier?
Yeah?
There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together?
If only we had a sealed container. Can we go look at the thingy again?
What do you mean by thingy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can we go to the left? Can we look at the freezer? I guess? I don't know. There's something else in there, right? I can't click on any of that. Okay. We probably can't put the warm water in that freezer.
I will say there is something on the
Can we click
screen.
on that thing on the floor?
I was about to say there's something on here that you're missing.
Heyo. Is that supposed to be rope?
I think so, yes.
Heyo. Okay. It's a rope.
Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose.
Is there anything else on there we can click on? A water bottle.
A water bottle.
Oh, sorry.
It's
yes,
okay.
it is. I'm not used to June's name always shows up on the
left,
so I wasn't.
It's easy to goof it, yeah. Floor said, "Great observation, Santa. Truly, Santa is amazing."
And we can't click on any of the rest of that. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, let's close that then. I guess let's go back to the door. Can we, like, fill the water bottle up with hot water? No? Okay. Can we combine the dry ice with the water bottle?
Does not seem like it.
Okay. Can we combine the rope with the dry ice? I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but... No, okay. Okay. I guess let's just go back and look at the door.
Let's start off by putting the dry ice in the water bottle.
But the dry ice is too big.
Well, you gotta figure out a way to make it smaller then, don't you, genius?
Can we put the dry ice under the water? Okay. Can we use the knife on the dry ice? Probably not, but no, okay. Just keep pressing it till it works.
I was making a little jam there.
That's okay. I don't know what to do to make it smaller.
Would you like a hint?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I want to get out of this room before we have to end the stream.
That's valid.
Oh, Jumpy, your meat is so hard, you could use it like a hammer.
Use the chicken! I feel like chicken wouldn't break dry ice, but...
See, that's what happens when we just skip all the text. Should have just read it.
I kept saying the hammer thing at the end, but...
Yes, I kept saying the hammer thing, and you wouldn't read it.
No, but it was like, it was there. We were reading it we were reading it with our minds. I just didn't read it out loud.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense at all. How would a piece of chicken be stronger than dry
It's
ice?
frozen
I don't care
solid.
if it's like a hammer. Okay, so is the dry ice. Crumbled.
Yeah, but
okay, can we mix it with the water bottle now?
I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle.
Okay, let's take that back to the door.
Yeah, Junpei. We're not gonna get the result we want unless you can hook that bottle up to the doorknob somehow. It's gotta explode right next to the ice on the doorknob.
We need to figure out a way to attach the bottle to the doorknob.
Oh, maybe with the rope? Crazy how that works. Can we combine them in inventory?
I think. And let's just tie a rope on here. Water bottle bomb.
Okie dokie.
Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Junpei looked down at the floor. Scattered across it were pieces of dry ice left over from the larger chunk he'd crushed earlier.
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
He pulled his sleeve down over his hand to keep from getting burned and grabbed the chunk of dry ice.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
It was a pretty good size, about as big as a pool ball.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Both Santa and June looked at him with new concern.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Junpei pulled open the door to the small cellar.
Come on, get inside, quick.
Santa and June nodded and jumped down into the hole. Junpei quickly followed. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right,
Teresa.
here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June, just as... You know how embarrassing that would have been if he'd missed?
I was literally just thinking about that. Like, you just threw it and nothing happened because he totally whiffed it.
Junpei leapt up out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all his might. The door gave way easily, and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
Hooray! We're out!
June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor.
Move!
Santa shoved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed.
Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot. Fuck!
He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of rage.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Did someone say futile? With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked toward her.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Yeah, but did you die?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
It was true that there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth.
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the Grow complete, Santa swaggered back towards Junpei and Lotus.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Ta-da!
Why would Lotus lock us into the freezer from the outside? I don't know. Why would Clover chop our hand off?
Well, Clover has a little bit of an excuse at least. Not a
Cold
good
hard
one.
revenge.
Yeah! And just insanity from losing your brother.
Who's to say that Lotus isn't insane?
But we have no proof of that yet.
Yeah. Look, kids be crazy, alright? You kill their sibling and suddenly they're crazy. Okay, let's put the chicken on the grill.
Woo!
Get a tasty little meal.
Guess I'll put this meat on the grill.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns?
Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine.
Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out.
Jumpy, be careful.
Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm— Ouch!
Jumpy, be careful. No.
I told you.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and dig the paper out.
It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out.
So, are we going to have to cut the meat?
Yeah, looks that way. Floor said, "You killed their brother, put them on a sinking death trap, and they go a little mad. Who could have thought?" Totally. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife... Yes, I cut the pork.
Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper.
Yay.
C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some kind of code?
Damn it, now they're just screwing around.
Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for?
You think maybe it means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. It's just the silence.
What is this just looking at him?
What is it like? If it were not for the laws of this land, I would have strangled you.
Can we go look at the keypad? According to my calculations, it should be
What are you supposed to use
43.
to enter the password?
It's
Maybe
either
we can
43
put
or
it
it's...
open the oven door. I feel like we had the conversation before. Oh, hey,
Ah.
Junpei, maybe this note you found earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing.
It's basically when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. If I screw up, I just press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
No, it's either 12, 16, 15, or it's 43.
Okay,
Let's try 43 first, because it's shorter. Yes!
Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah! The door opened!
Heyo! Jumpy. Can we use that to get out?
Yes! I think it's unlocked now.
You did it, Junpei. Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's go. Yay!
You found it!
Woohoo! Good job.
I think we've been here before.
So, do you need to go
Deja
now,
vu.
Bea, or do you have a little bit of time to get through some more dialogue? Yes to the
I have
going?
to go shortly. I
Okay.
can finish a little more. I can do a little bit more, but
I feel like this is probably a good spot to stop then. If you don't have, if you just have a look, if you have to go pretty soon. So, because there's a lot of dialogue, so I think it's a.
oh, okay.
Well, how much time do you have left?
Maybe like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, then I would say probably stop here.
Yeah, it's probably
Okay.
a good idea to stop here then.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm
but
sorry.
No,
I
no,
want
it's
to
okay.
play for longer.
I know, but that's okay. We got through a whole escape room, so that's exciting. And that means
I
we'll
am
be.
excited about that.
And honestly, I'll be honest with you. This next chunk will probably be we'll be able to skip through a lot of it. So, because it'll be very similar to what we had before, and so the game will let us skip through parts of it. So that's not too much. It'll the next chunk we should get through a lot more than we usually would. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of those fun little skip points. So.
That's good.
So you can
I have
definitely
never
look forward.
felt more dumb in all my life than this puzzle today.
The kitchen one's pretty hard. It's probably one of my least favorite puzzles. It's not my least favorite, but it's up there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to say you can definitely look forward to another escape room next time.
Yeah, you should be good
Okay.
for that. So, whew. Well, any
Fine.
thoughts have changed on your theories or what you feel about the people or anything like that at this point? I'm gonna change this to over here so we don't see the intro.
Honestly, I feel like I'm starting to like Lotus,
Okay,
but
good.
still not. I don't know. I don't trust her.
That's
I like
fair. You like her as a person or you like her as a character?
the character.
Fair enough. Cool. Well, that makes sense. I do
But-
really like Lotus as a character at least, so.
What do you think about Ice
She's
Nine?
still a very nice person. I don't understand. I don't know what that means. I don't like it. I don't get it. It's so confusing. Don't laugh at me.
Do you want June to explain to you again for another 10 minutes?
Yes. No. But yes. But no. I don't. We'll chat about it off stream. People don't
you know
need
what I
to
want?
see.
What were you
Oh.
saying?
I don't know who's gonna do it, but one of us needs to just call out the next time we go on a tangent during Ace Attorney. One of us just needs to call out, "Is now the time?"
There you go.
Sorry, my dog's
Anyways,
losing his
that's
mind. I don't know
okay.
if you can hear that, but
I couldn't tell where it was coming from, but I did hear him, so.
Yeah, I heard the dog as loudly as I heard other cars and whatever was in the background.
Oh, there's flying above my house right now. So
Oh,
why
God.
not? Just add a little more chaos.
Whew. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us today. Hope you had fun with it. It's been a fun time. I'm glad we got to get through more of it. So, but and thank you, Bea, Yosh, and Kay for being here and reading through this and helping out with the puzzles. Cause I remember chunks of it, but I don't remember everything. So I like having people help out where my knowledge fails me. So.
There's definitely rooms in this game where I don't remember what to do either.
Okay. Between the three of us, we should be able to get through the whole game with the hints if Bea needs it. But they've been doing a pretty good job, so I think we'll be okay. Anyways, thank
Yeah,
you
who would-
guys.
I'm excited. I'm excited for next time.
What were you gonna
Who would
say?
have guessed that the hardest puzzle in the game was to find a door?
Well, when you put it that way. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and we will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.